to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hey, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. My channel, well, it's all about crochet. Sometimes it's about knitting and sometimes it's about yarn, but mostly it's about my life and my journey through this fantastic yarny community. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Friday with me. Hope everybody had a great week. Those of you in Florida, have you survived Helene? We did. I've been outside this morning. It's, I don't even know what time it is. It's kind of early for me. It's 9 o'clock on Friday, September 27th, 2024. Been outside, checked to see if there was any damage, and knock on wood, we had nothing. We have some limbs down and water pooling, and there's a ton of leaves in the pool, which is kind of to be expected. But yeah, we survived. Power just couldn't decide if it was going to stay on or off. Kept kicking us off the internet last night, but we never completely lost power, which is a good thing. I know there's a lot of people out there without power still yet today. According to the National Weather Service, we are still under tropical cyclone warnings until 4 o'clock this afternoon. I don't know what that means, but apparently we just have to keep a watch for straight thunderstorms all day. So, we survived. Now, from what I understand, from watching the news this morning, it made landfall up near Steinhatchee again. That Big Bend area near Steinhatchee, and if you guys don't know what Steinhatchee is where Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too, she has a property there that they use for like vacations and stuff when they go fishing and scalloping. Anyway, of the last 5 hurricanes that have made landfall in Florida, 3 of them have hit the Big Bend area. And my neighbor, who is, you know, an older gentleman, and he's all things about everything, and he knows everything. He said there's another one brewing out in the Atlantic that's heading this way, that's following the same path. So let's hope that it fizzles out between now and then, because really, yesterday was kind of stressful. We had a lot of really high winds. I mean, like, my windows were whistling. We had really rough gusts there for a while. But like I said, we survived and without any major damage. So knock on wood. If you are in Florida, I hope that you survived without any major damage, and you just got, you know, the nuisance cleanup to do today, because I still have to go out and do some more cleanup. But, you know, I wanted to come in and get on here and talk all things yarn. Well, today is Friday, so really we're talking all things Boggy Creek, right? Fridays I will dedicate to Boggy Creek and try not to talk about it so much during the rest of the week. But Boggy Creek, you know, our blanket drive, the Boggy Blanket Brigade. There's the 4 of us. It's Lynette at Charmed Grammy, Nancy, She's Got Yarn Too, Juan the Yarn Addict, and myself, with our brigade captains of Billy the Crafty Floridian, Laura, Mammy Me's Crochet and Farming, Trish, Mama Swift, let's see, who else? Jaxie, Creations by Jax, Jan, the Alaskan Crafter. I'm sure I'm missing somebody, but we have a lot of help, and we have a lot of help from you guys. So we collect blankets from now until the middle of February. I think we're going to cut it off the middle of February. We're going to deliver them kind of late this year. We're going to deliver them in March. Schedules in February just didn't mesh up. But our goal is to collect 2,025 blankets. As of last night, we were over 728 blankets. So we are cooking with gas, you guys. I couldn't be more excited about this year's drive. We've had so much help from so many people, and we really do appreciate all of you. If you don't know what Boggy Creek is and you want to find out how you can be a part of the Boggy Creek Brigade, there's a bunch of videos listed in my description box, but short story, it's a camp for kids who have medical conditions that otherwise don't get a chance to go to camp. The camp is free. It's a no cost to the kids or their families, and it's just a chance for the kids to go to summer camp, or since it's Florida, it's year round. and they just get to be a kid instead of a kid with an illness. It's one of those under the Paul Newman Charities umbrella. Paul Newman, General Norman Schwarzkopf, a bunch of other investors. So that's what we're doing it for. The kids get to take the blankets home if they're the right size. Now, if you want to make a blanket, now it does not have to be granny squares. Laura, Mad Mimi Crochet and Farming, has challenged everybody to make something that is not a granny square blanket. So if you have a blanket idea in your head that you want to make and you think it'll make a great blanket, it just needs to be 35 to 40 inches wide, 40 to 50 inches long, or the sweet spot is a 40 by 40 square. So what my part in all this has been for the last 2 years is last year I asked you all to send me your 5 by 5 squares, and boy did you guys do that. You came through in spades. I'm still getting through them. But this year I wanted to add the fun bright colors because our guide last year said the kids pick their beds by the bright color blankets that's on the bed. The bright colors were the first ones to go. So we said this year, let's tap into our inner child. Let's remember that these kids are, some of them away from home for the first time. And this is their forever souvenir. So bright, fun, cheerful, sparkly. You got it. You know, you guys have been doing phenomenal about it. So I'm still working on the blankets. My goal is 1 blanket a week. Sometimes I get more than 1 done. This week I had big plans. I had 2 things of squares pulled. Yesterday, I never got around to it. It just was one of those days, but that's okay. I still did get 1 done. And I am asking for you guys to send me your 5 by 5 squares in the funnest shapes and colors and characters you can come up with. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packages today that we'll get to show you. So let me show you the blanket that I did make. This one's a little bit different than I normally do because it is a little bit subdued in the color, but it has a lot of sparkle in it. And this one is just, it's very almost grown up, because the camp takes kids from 6 to 17. So there might be a girl or even a boy who's a little bit more to the grown-up side who'd rather have something that's not quite cartoonish. Oh no. Jar down. My Yarn Queen mug went flying. Oops. It happens. Here, look at this with the flower. Isn't that pretty? And we have one down here that's like a sunburst. And these squares all came together. The gold and the taupe with the color in the middle. So I bordered the whole blanket with all of those and all the different colors. And then just filled in the center. Now, all the blankets that I send out of my house from that I've sewn together with your squares have a heart on them. Either the heart is already on the square or I have a baggie still full of little hearts that I sew on. So that is this week's blanket. I think it's really pretty. Oh, I'm making a mess over here, you guys. This is terrible. Like I said, this'll go for one of the older kids, and I'm okay with that. I think it's pretty. I think it's kind of a grown-up looking blanket, but it's also fun and bright. I mean, look at this. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So that is the baggy blanket that I made for this week. Put it over there in the pile with the rest of them. Want to see what you guys sent into the me for this week? You guys, I love that you have embraced the whole concept of inner child and are sending the bright, fun, you know, squares that will add that pop of fun to all these blankets. And I appreciate you guys so much for doing that. So the first one comes from Mary in Stanley, Virginia. And she sent me this cute little card. And it says, Dear Lynanne, here are 2 sets of multicolored granny squares. I hope they work out okay. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of the great Brigade. Love, Mary. Mary, no thank you for sending these really fun. I love these. These are just exactly what we're looking for. Bright, fun squares. Look in here. Look at this one. I love this yarn. This yarn is, yes, I love it. Oop, I even got one of your green scraps. Woohoo! I'll put that in the scrap for tumbleweeds. Okay, I don't know why my watch told me good one, but these are the squares from Mary. Mary, thank you so much. These are exactly what we're looking for. The next package comes from Cheryl in Henderson, Nevada. Oh, and she sent it in a really nice, like, mesh bag. Oh, there's the note. Oops. Wait. Okay. And this is... Okay, it says, love your channel. Thank you for all you do along with the Boggy Creek Brigade. I hope these squares will help. I will be sending Juan my blanket soon. Just a little something for the kids. God bless you and all. Well, thank you, Cheryl. Look at these, you guys. With the stars in different colors. And then just some bright green, which is always beautiful. And look at this one with the popcorns. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, loving that. Love the texture of that. And then she sent some white, just regular squares. They look like single crochet squares. White is a bright color, people. We got some orange and some heathered purple and some other purple. Love it. Perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. I love whatever this yarn is interesting. It's kind of fuzzy, kind of shiny. Very cool. But yes, these will make a great addition. I'm not throwing these on the floor. I have a laundry basket over here, just outside the other side of the camera, so I can keep them all together. Okay, what's this one? This just says it's from Blackshear, Georgia. And there's a card in here. Make sure I can say the name. Okay, so apparently I can go ahead and read this, and it says, each day of your life is the canvas in which God wants to display the works of his love and grace. Isn't that a beautiful card? And it says, may his blessings on your life leave you speechless, thinking of you today. And I appreciate that. I took some time off my boggy blanket to make you some hearts for the blankets you are making. Enjoy them and your books. Love your statement about grace, Christy. And P.S. tell Tom he can't have the pink pen. Okay, Tom, you can't have my pink pen. And she sent me this book, and it says, for it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift from God, from Ephesians. So I will love this because I have to keep reminding myself. Oh, it's like a journal book. Awesome. This is a good reminder to give yourself some grace because everything is not in your control. And that has been a really hard lesson for me to learn. But anyway, let's see what she said. Oh, some cute hearts. Look at these, you guys. Aren't these sweet? All different sizes, all different colors, different styles. Oh, bears. Bears. These are adorable. These will definitely make a great addition to the blankets. Thank you so much. What else is in here? Oh, more hearts. And more hearts. Oh, these will be fantastic. Oh, and here's the pink pen. No, Tom, you can't have this. It's mine. So she sent a bunch of these little baggies full of different colored hearts. Christy, thank you so much for the pen and the book and the thoughts. I really appreciate it. And these will get on the blankets and just make that fun little addition to all the blankets that we send to the kids, just so they know that each blanket was made with a little bit of love. The next one comes from Mrs. Raymond Glonick from Barnett, New Jersey. Okay, I'm not good with names, really. I'm not. Let's see what she is. There's a card in here. I don't see one. Oh, there's a note. Woohoo, found it. Okay. And the note says, "Dear Lynanne, I hope these will help you and us make another beautiful gem for the kids that they will love. Jane." Thank you, Jane. I appreciate it. I can't wait to see what you make. Oh, look at this. You guys. A caterpillar. Oh, is this Mickey Mouse? That's Mickey Mouse. And we got, is that a snail? I'm not really sure what that one is. I'll figure it out. Look at this, it's a penguin. How cute is that? And a frog. These are darling, a little koala. Jane, these are darling. I can't wait to get them into a blanket. I think they will be so cute and so fun, and the kids will love them. So thank you so much for sending all those adorable little characters. And the last one today comes from, no name. Oh, it's our mysterious lady who sends me the butterflies. Let me see if I'm allowed to read this. Okay, she still doesn't give me her name, but she says I can share with the viewers. And it says, "Hello, Lynanne. I'm genuinely surprised and humbled from the attention and interest in the butterfly granny squares I sent you. The butterflies I crocheted were from a tutorial on YouTube, Carrie's Crochet Easy Butterfly Crochet Tutorial, Crochet Applique Tutorial. I made a few changes, and for the antenna, I just looped a piece of yarn around the center of the butterfly and pulled it up. There are many butterfly tutorials, and I'm sure your viewers will find one they like. Using an H-hook, I crocheted the basic granny square with 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in all corners. No chains in between the clusters, and I turned my work at the end of each row to get 4 rows, 5-inch squares. Some squares I used the loops and threads Soft Classic, and some with Premier Basics. Then I sewed the back of the butterfly onto the square, leaving the top wings facing up. The heart is a published pattern from an old crochet magazine, although I did add my own trim of a slip stitch chain 1 into each stitch all the way around. Thank you so much for crocheting the squares and the blankets for the children. Thank you for all you do, Lynanne. Sincerely, a fellow crocheter." So I still don't know your name, but I appreciate the letter. And you're right, everybody has been amazed at these cute little butterflies. And she sent me a whole bunch more, you guys. We got a couple blue ones and a couple purple. We got a pink and some orange. I love these. These are just darling. So those are the butterfly squares she sent. And down in here are some hearts. You guys, I love this. Thank you so much for jumping on my heart bandwagon, because I just think adding that little extra warmth of love will make that blanket just all that little more special for the kids, and it becomes their forever souvenir. So my Yarny special friend who makes these beautiful butterfly squares, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you sending them. These are going to make such a great addition to the blankets for the kids. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your words, for the rest of us who are trying to figure out where you got this really cute pattern from, because it is absolutely darling. Don't you think, you guys? These are so cute. Anyway, love them. Love what a butterfly stands for. Love the colors. It's going to be great. So you guys, that is it. Short and sweet on a Friday. Well, not so short. It's already 20 minutes. Gosh darn. Time goes fast when you're talking to each other, right? I love spending this time with you. I hope you enjoy spending time with me. Maybe you can hit the thumbs up, the like, subscribe, share, do all the things that YouTube likes you to do. It'll help me out in the long run. But I do appreciate you all stopping by on a Friday. Florida peeps, stay dry, stay safe. Everybody else in the world, I guess going up like through Tennessee, North Carolina, you guys, you're next, Georgia. So keep your eyes on the sky, stay safe, do what your government tells you to do as far as evacuating. Listen to the local authorities, they know what they're talking about. So with that, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Remember to take care of yourself and try to give yourself some grace. But above all, be kind to everyone, and we will talk to you on Monday. Have a great weekend.